Welcome to my channel Chemistry Class. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Chemistry Class. My dear student, today we will study an important concept in chemical bonding, which is polar and non-polar bonds. My dear student, this topic will help you understand why some molecules dissolve easily in water while others don't, and why some have strong intermolecular forces. Let's start step by step. So, what is polar bond? My dear student, a polar bond is a covalent bond in which the sharing of electrons between two atoms is unequal due to a difference in their electronegativity. But dear student, polar bonds occurs between two different atoms with a moderate electronegativity difference from 0.4 to 1.7. My dear student, and polar bonds electrons are shared unequally. And polar bond, one atom becomes partially negative and the other becomes partially positive. Now, examples of polar bonds. First one is H-Cl. Hydrogen less electronegative have partial positive, while chlorine more electronegative have partially negative charge. And the second one example is H2O. In H2O, oxygen is more electronegative, have partial negative charge, while hydrogen is less electronegative and have partial positive charge. Now, non-polar bonds. My dear student, a non-polar bond is a covalent bond in which the sharing of electrons between atoms is equal because the atoms have the same or very similar electronegativity. But dear student, it occurs between two atoms of the same element or atoms with a very small electronegativity difference, approximately less than or equal to 0.4. And non-polar bonds electrons are shared equally. No partial charges are formed. Examples: hydrogen molecules, chlorine molecules, and methane. Now, polarity and dipole moment. My dear student, a dipole moment is a measure of the separation of positive and negative charges in a molecule. Polar molecules have a neat dipole moment. Non-polar molecules have zero net dipole moment. Now, a comparison table of polar bond and non-polar bond. Property: electronegativity difference and polar bond electronegativity difference as 0.4 to 1.7, while in non-polar bond from 0 to 0.4. Electron sharing and polar bond sharing of electron is unequal, while in non-polar bond sharing of electron is equal. Charge separation and polar bond, yes, partial positive and partial negative, while in non-polar bond there is no charge separation. Examples: of polar bond is HCl, H2O, Rc. A non-polar bond example is hydrogen molecule, fluorine molecule, and methane. Now, important note, just to be noted, and CH bonds are considered slightly polar, but molecules like CH4 are overall non-polar because their symmetrical shape cancel the dipole moments. Molecular polarity depends on both bond polarity and molecular shape. So, my dear student, the concept of polar and non-polar bonds is very important in understanding chemical reactivity, solubility, and molecular behavior. So, this is all about today's lecture on polar and non-polar bonds. I hope you understand. My dear student, if this lecture helped you, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more chemistry lectures, and share it with your friends, and comments your question below. Take care and see you in next class. Thank you for listening.